but it's important to respect our engagement on the 2%. This is the first step. Then it's possible to do more. It's possible to increase the money for defense. I prefer to talk on security, because security is not only weapons. It's the protection of every European citizen, every Italian citizen. For this, we are ready for talking on this, but we are in favor the strongest pillar, of the second pillar of the NATO. There is a big pillar, this American pillar. Now we need to work hard for a biggest pillar, European pillar. We need to do more. We want to move on in this direction. We need time, of course, but I think we need the European defense for security. But security is a concept more important than defense. Defense is part of the security. For this, we are ready for doing more. It's also, security is also infrastructure, cyber security, not only weapons. Security is the protection against terrorism, against cyber attack. For this, we need to talk on this, but we are ready for the protection of our citizens, Italian citizens, European citizens. I believe in Europe, I believe in European defense.
How do you consider the agreements between Turkish companies and Italian aerospace companies? Will we see more this kind of agreements?
The relations between Italy and Turkey are very, very positive. 2 days ago, a long call between President Erdogan and Prime Minister Meloni, but from the Berlusconi government, the link between Italy and Turkey has been very, very positive in every sector. We are part of Nato. We are Mediterraneans. For us, it's important to work together in the Mediterranean Sea. First of all, we need to look at Libya. Yesterday, I've spoken with the Minister for Foreign Affairs on this. I am concerned for the situation in Libya. Now, probably there is a ceasefire, but we need to look also at the south. For this, Turkey will be very, very important. We are ready for doing more with Turkey in many, many sectors, also in the defense sector. Absolutely, because I think it's important to back the European defense in the industrial defense. When I was commissioner, I worked with Commissioner Barnier. At this time, I was commissioner for industry, and Barnier was commissioner for internal market. We approved. We proposed to the commission. The commission approved our proposal for a European defense strategy. But I think we need to be open for a cooperation with the countries, NATO countries, for example, America, Turkey, UK, but also with Japan. We are working, for example, as Italy, for aircraft, Italy, UK, Japan. This not only Europe is important, I agree, but we need to be open for cooperation with other countries, friends of us, underline, Turkey, USA, Japan, and UK, of course.
Minister, we are now in the adoption phase of the 17th sanctions package already, and Putin doesn't seem to be any closer to negotiations. So what kind of stronger sanctions would there still be to get?
But as you know, the sanctions are not, for us, Italian sanctions are European sanctions. It's impossible to decide alone. But we are in favor. If Putin wants to move on in the same direction, we need other sanctions, so we are in favor of this. Okay? I have the family photo. I'm sorry.
sert söyledim. Değil mi? Gayet.
Guys, don't stand on the stages.
Please go back, sir.
Yes, not on the stages.
please ask you to show us 5 seconds straight in front of you? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We go to Good morning. Good morning to all of you, and I really want to welcome you to Antalya for this important foreign ministers meeting, and I want to thank our colleague from Turkey. Really, Hakan, thank you so much for making this possible, and the hospitality, it is really amazing. We will have a very important meeting today in the run-up to the summit in The Hague. We need to discuss how to make sure that NATO will be stronger. That means more defense spending. It means more defense industrial production, but also how to make sure that NATO is fair, that we equally distribute the burden amongst allies, and that is only fair, but also a NATO which is more lethal, not by becoming offensive, but by being so strong that nobody will ever attack us, because they know if they would, this defensive alliance, if we will be attacked, our reaction will be devastating. That's what we will discuss today, how to make sure that we make a success out of the Hague summit. It will be a splash of a NATO which is standing there at the world stage, stronger than ever. So again, thank you for being here, and now it is my honor to give the floor to our colleague from Turkey. Hakan, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mark. And it's a great pleasure to host you all in Ankara, and welcome again. This is one of the last high-level meetings before our summit in The Hague next month, as you know. And the Euro-Atlantic area suffers from multiple crises and conflicts. Therefore, this meeting will be an occasion to demonstrate our continued unity and solidarity. Issues like transatlantic burden sharing and defense industrial cooperation are also high on our agenda. In this regard, we wholeheartedly support Secretary General's vision of alliance-wide defense industrial base, in his words, from Texas to Ankara. These are among the most critical enablers in shaping the future of European security architecture. Of course, our efforts to bring the war in Ukraine to a just and durable end will be an important part of our discussions. You all know that Turkey has always stressed the need for a diplomatic track to this end. Now, after 3 years of immense suffering, there is finally a window of opportunity. The talks in Istanbul hopefully may open a new chapter. Our meeting today will be an important occasion to discuss how we can individually and collectively support this process. On the other hand, our southern neighborhood and the Balkans are also an important part of NATO's 360 degrees approach to Euro-Atlantic security. We will also reflect on what we can do as allies to deepen our partnerships from the Middle East to Africa and Asia-Pacific to enhance stability. Finally, terrorism continues to pose a grave threat to the security of all allies. We will also discuss how best we can strengthen our solidarity against this scourge with concrete steps. In short, NATO, as the backbone of Euro-Atlantic security and defense, will continue to be the essential transatlantic forum to consult, coordinate, and act on all security matters among allies. We have no doubt that our meeting today and the Hague Summit next month will reinforce this indispensable character of our alliance. On our part, as Turkey, in addition to today's meeting, the fact that we will also host the next summit in 2026 demonstrates our steadfast commitment to the alliance and what it stands for. Once again, welcome to Antalya for this important meeting, and I look forward to our discussions under the able leadership and moderation of the Secretary General, Mark Rutte. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. That ends the public part of our meeting. It ends the public part of our meeting. So in the spirit of democracy, I have to ask the press gently to leave the room. But there will be press conferences after this meeting, no doubt, of many of us, so you will get a full readout.